We've got to get money out. People have just got to start paying attention to people's campaign finances and who's giving them money, because it just keeps proving itself right over and over that whoever you take money from, that's who you end up making decisions for when push comes to shove.
Yeah.
So far, it's what I've seen. That's the pattern recognition happening in my brain.
And it makes sense. Yeah, know who people are willing to accept money from. It shows. It shows a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think that I know that when they get up there and they get, especially if you're talking about sending them to Washington, because I've looked at the campaign finances, right? And some of these incumbents have been in there for 10 years. And when they first started doing it, the 97% of their donations were from individuals. It was the bulk of the money they got. And then every cycle, that shifts more and more. And especially like the Kansas House level, it doesn't take very long if they're in there for a long time for the bulk of their money to start pretty much coming from PACs and the party, and not just, or people that have enough to give them the max each cycle and all that stuff. Not just 25, 30, 40, $50 things. They do at the beginning, it's like that. And then as soon as they start getting that PAC money or the other money, it appears they stop caring about anything else. And some people say it's good because then you're not getting $25 from some guy that may not have $25. But to me, I'd rather have $25 donations than one $100 donation.
Yes. And I'm glad my donations have come from people and not, gosh, I can't even fathom like getting in touch with a PAC. But yeah, I feel like if you're earning people's votes, that's what makes them want to donate. I don't want to be bought out by corporations. Think that.
Not all PACs are bad. You just have to look into the PAC. And then, but if it's a energy PAC, that like, it just feels like a bribe. I don't even know how it's legal. How should Evergy get to donate to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if most of their money is coming from corporations and businesses, and even if you look at their individual donors, if it's coming from Cokes or Ruffins or the rich people, the movers and the shakers, the developers, the rich developers, because here's the thing, a rich developer has 15 LLCs. Each LLC plus his personal one can donate $1,000 to a Kansas House race. It looks like 15 individual businesses, but if you look into those 15 individual businesses, you'll see they're all owned by that one guy. And he got to donate $30,000 if he wanted. He has 15. So it's crazy. And then they do it at that's a real big problem at the city level too, is these developers. And then when you try to call out the Democrats even for doing it that were running, they said, I voted against multiple LLCs being able to do that and it didn't pass. So if they get to do it, I should get to do it. I'm like, no, you should not take the money because you have integrity.
You don't have to take every donation.
Now I don't trust you, bro. You know what I mean? There's certain developed names that if they take one penny from them or any of their businesses, I no longer trust them to work for me. And they make too many decisions. They make too many decisions at the city level involving these developers for me to trust them if they keep that money. Yeah. They should make a public show of rejecting it. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So your primary opponent, he's a city commissioner sitting currently?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which obviously if he wins even the primary, he'd have to step away, right?
I don't know about the legalities of it, but he did voice that he would be leaving his position. I believe he meant if he were to win the general is what, but I don't know 100%.
You kind of have to, don't you? I don't know how busy a city council person is, right?
Yeah, it would take dedication. Have to come back every other Monday and every other Thursday, but I mean, that's what being a public servant's about, really.
How big is Parsons?
Our Population, gosh, I'm awful. I want to say it's over 8,000
Oh gosh.
now. I think. I really don't know 100%. I was little and there used to be like a sign
Yeah,
at the corner of 32nd and Main that had like tens of thousands or however many people, and it's not that now.
yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna dig further in and see about the money in the races and all that. Maybe you can just replace them.
And I would run for that position. Serving the public's really all I care about. I don't, like I said, if I lose, I'm still doing my public
Because you were
service.
already serving the public before
Yeah,
with your nonprofit. You were already advocating and fighting for children before, just in your life and in your nonprofit. So it's like you just go back to helping the way you were and keep. But and like I said, you know a little bit more of the process, so you can. It has helped me to learn the process of the city government and the state government, so that I know when I'm talking to a rep that they're they're lying. They can do something. You know what I mean? They do have options, and they're choosing not to do them. Because if you don't know that, you don't know what they can do. When they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do," you can be like, "Well, actually, what you could do is blah 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 blah."
yeah,
But there's some things you just don't learn till you get into it.
yeah. And it's a
So,
lot to learn.
how many people does it hold? How big is it?
It holds 9 people.
9 people. Is it full a lot or is it used a lot?
Yeah, it is, especially nowadays. Yeah.